Cold open doctors told me I needed surgery for a grade 3 shoulder tear, the kind where the tendon is completely detached from the bone. 8 weeks later, my MRI showed tissue regeneration that my orthopedic surgeon called unusual. He asked what I had been doing. I never told him. Locked intro. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about injury recovery and tissue healing. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. ACT1, the setup here is what happens when you tear something badly. You go to the doctor. They run imaging. They tell you that you need surgery, 6 months of physical therapy, and maybe you will get back to 80% function. Maybe. That is the standard of care. That is what insurance covers. That is what every orthopedic surgeon in America will tell you. But here's what they will not tell you. There are peptides that have been studied for decades. Peptides that promote angiogenesis, reduce inflammation at the cellular level, and accelerate collagen synthesis faster than your body could ever do on its own. These are not steroids. These are not hormones. These are signaling molecules that tell your body to heal faster and more completely. The two most powerful healing peptides on the planet are BPC-157 and TB-500. And when you stack them together, something remarkable happens. ACT2, the science BPC-157, stands for Body Protection Compound. It was originally isolated from human gastric juice. Your stomach literally produces this peptide to protect and repair your gut lining. Researchers discovered that when injected systemically or locally, BPC-157 accelerates healing in tendons, ligaments, muscles, and even the gut itself. A 2010 study published in the Journal of Orthopedic Research showed that BPC-157 significantly accelerated the healing of transected Achilles tendons in rats. The treated group showed faster collagen organization and superior biomechanical strength compared to controls. TB-500 is the synthetic version of thymosin beta-4, a naturally occurring peptide in almost every human cell. TB-500 promotes cell migration, blood vessel formation, and reduces inflammation. A study in the Annals of the New York Academy of Sciences demonstrated that thymosin beta-4 accelerated dermal wound healing and improved cardiac function after injury. Here's the key insight. BPC-157 works primarily through the nitric oxide system and growth hormone receptor pathways. TB-500 works through actin regulation and cell motility. They attack tissue repair from completely different angles. When you combine them, you get synergistic healing that neither peptide can achieve alone. ACT3, how it works: think of your injured tissue like a construction site after a disaster. BPC-157 is the foreman. It shows up and starts organizing the workers, bringing in blood supply and laying down the blueprint for new tissue. TB-500 is the cleanup crew and the raw materials. It clears out the debris, reduces the inflammation blocking repair, and provides the cellular building blocks needed for reconstruction. At the molecular level, BPC-157 upregulates growth hormone receptors in injured tissue. This means your body becomes more sensitive to its own healing signals. TB-500 binds to actin, which is the protein that forms the structural framework of every cell. When TB-500 is present, cells can migrate to the injury site faster and organize into functional tissue more efficiently. The combination creates an environment where your body can heal the way it was designed to: fast, complete, and without scar tissue buildup that compromises function. ACT4, the protocol here is the exact protocol. BPC-157 dosed at 250 to 500 micrograms per day, injected subcutaneously as close to the injury site as possible. TB-500 dosed at 2.5 to 5 milligrams twice per week for the first 4 weeks, then once weekly for maintenance. Run this stack for 8 to 12 weeks. During this time, you need to support the healing process. That means eating adequate protein, at least 1 gram per pound of body weight. It means sleeping 7 to 9 hours because that is when growth hormone peaks and tissue repair accelerates. It means doing controlled mobility work but avoiding re-injury. Do not train through pain. The peptides accelerate healing, but they cannot rebuild tissue you keep tearing apart. ACT5 week by week results. Week 1, you will notice reduced inflammation and pain. Week 2, the swelling continues to decrease and range of motion starts improving. By week 4, most people report significant functional improvement. Week 8 is when imaging typically shows measurable tissue regeneration. Week 12 is full protocol completion with maximum benefit. Resolution: you now understand why these peptides work, how they work together, and exactly how to use them. This information exists. The research is published. Your body has the capacity to heal far beyond what conventional medicine assumes. It just needs the right signals. Locked Outro, the science is out there and now you have it. That is why we are here. This is the Real Bio Protocol. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs it and tune in again for the next upload. See you then. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Tune in again for the next upload. This has been the Real Bio Protocol.